It's interesting, isn't it, how often the one area of our health that is the most difficult to talk about is mental ill health. Yet it is the biggest area that we need help and support with, particularly perhaps during these challenging and changing times. Yes, people can talk about going to the gym and losing weight and diets and health and fitness and running and all of the physical aspects of health. But what about over worry? What about negative thinking? What about the long term impact of that, which will inevitably be sleepless nights, leading to more worry, ultimately leading to anxiety and depression? And anxiety and depression, they love each other. They're like best buddies. If you're depressed for long enough, you'll become anxious. And if you're anxious for long enough, you'll become depressed. What if I was to say that this is completely reversible? First and foremost, it's okay if you have periods of anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, and a buildup of worry. It's okay because it's human, it's normal. We're kind of pre programmed to do that. It's a basic survival mechanism. Let's look out for all the dangers in the world around us and let's try to protect ourselves from them. And then, what if I was also to tell you that, secondly, there is a little almond shaped structure approximately the size and the shape of an almond in deep in your subconscious brain called the amygdala, or as I often refer to it, the security guard. And your security guard's job is to protect you. And all that happens actually when we go through periods of high levels of stress, anxiety, and even depression is that your security guard becomes overactive, and he keeps warning you about things that you don't need to be warned about. So a security guard's job is essentially to raise alert when there is genuine danger, when the car is coming fast towards you, when the office building is on fire and people need to evacuate and go to a place of safety really quickly. Then you need your security guard to send you into a state of fight or flight. But unfortunately, because of the world we live in, where we're constantly being bombarded by dramatically negative news and fears and ways of triggering our security guards unnecessarily, for many of us now, our security guard is something like, well, hey, there's a bookshelf here on the wall. I think it's going to fall down in about 6 or 7 years' time, perhaps. You need to worry about it now. And of course you don't. So it's creating this unnecessary worry, and unnecessary worry over a period of time leads to anxiety, depression, sleeplessness, and all of these kinds of mental ill health issues. So take care of your security guard. First of all, look at what if thinking. And if your what if thinking doesn't lead to a solution, what if I get sick? What if I don't have money? What if I don't bring up my children properly and they don't like me when they're 18? That kind of thinking is useless and will only trigger your security guard to come out of his office and start alerting you unnecessarily. So first off, make sure you separate what you can worry about and do something about and take action on, and what you can't do anything about and therefore dismiss it. Almost like putting it in a treasure chest or a locked safe space in your brain. And the second tip I want to share with you today is be more mindful, because you can't be generating anxiety and stress and security guard action when you are living in the moment. So if you truly become aware of the fresh taste of your coffee, if you allow yourself just mindful moments or mindful minutes regularly during the day, you really wake up and smell the flowers, or appreciate the laughter on your child's face, in that moment where you're being present and you're being grateful for what is right in front of you, then you can't be stressed. You can't be triggering your security guard. And by the way, what is right in front of you shouldn't be your mobile device. It shouldn't be that mobile phone, because that is just a little window of worry and anxiety and stress. That's not the present moment. That's an insight into some kind of web-based, cloud-driven universe that's often really effective at spreading fear and anxiety and triggering your security guard. So also be aware not to get lost in the clouds, but notice what's really right in front of you and appreciate it with a sense of gratitude. Your security guard is there to protect you. Make sure you take care of him too, and only give him stimuli that he is meant to help you with. I'm off to take care of my security guard. How about you?